Hey guys, Cinema Sickness here, and just about to head out to Pottstown, Pennsylvania. The reason why we're going out there is because there are some yard sales going on. I looked in the paper, and there was one yard sale that really caught my eye because it actually mentioned they had movies in the actual ad. That's always a good sign. I like that because then, you know, I figure maybe they'll actually have something I want to pick up, but who knows. So we're going to head out there to definitely check out that yard sale. So we'll see what's going on there. And then there were a few other yard sales in the area and along the way as well, so I figure we'll stop there also. And who knows, maybe on the way we'll possibly come across some other ones. And then while I'm out in Pottstown, I'll probably hit up Cash Converters because I haven't been in there in a while. Want to go in there, mainly looking to see if they got any good Blu-rays, but who knows. So yeah, we're going to go to a couple yard sales, then the Cash Converters, and who knows, maybe we'll head up some other stores as well. I don't know, we'll just see how things go. So let's go to Pottstown. So here's the first yard sale, and it looks like this is it for movies. There's a couple VHS tapes, a couple DVDs, some good stuff, but nothing I need to pick up. Nerd Girl 20, this seems to be your table. All Star Trek stuff. Cards, books, all kinds of stuff, and even all in 79 episodes plus the cage for $100 on VHS. These are pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
But not paying that much. So Nerd Girl 20, eat your heart out.
My tomatoes are giant.
Yard sale number 2, but unfortunately, nothing here either. Alright, yard sale number 3, let's see what they got. There's some games. Oh, here's some movies. Some Digimon. Lots of Disney. Definitely a lot of VHS tapes. I don't think I got any DVDs. No, we'll look around. Well, unfortunately, I was going to pick up Digimon, but inside it's Winnie the Pooh, so not getting that. There are a few DVDs here, but nothing I really want to pick up, although they have disc 3 of The Walking Dead. If they had all the discs, I might pick that up. Even without the case, I might get those. But, no, they only have disc 3, so I don't get any DVDs either. Well, unfortunately, the yard sales turned out to be a bit of a bust. Not much going on there, so now I'm going to hit up a couple stores. So we're here at Ollie's Bargain Outlet, and first DVDs I came across, and already I'm pretty happy. We have Hey Arnold Season 1 for $7, and Cat Dog Season 1 Part 1 also for $7. That is definitely a steal. And this Marlon Brando set for $13 is kind of a tempting deal, but I already have some of these titles, so I guess I'll be passing on that, but not a bad price for that. But Hey Arnold and Cat Dog, yeah, definitely grabbing those two. Alright, here in the back of Ollie's Bargain Outlet, and you know, some decent stuff, but nothing I really want to pick up. And things like I Am Legend set. I mean, this is really cool, and it's only $8, which is pretty awesome, but, I mean, do I really need this? Not quite sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about that. And it is, as you see, a bit damaged there, and see, I think it's the last one I have left. So I might pass on just the fact that it is rather damaged, and I would just basically be getting that for collecting purposes, because I do already have the movie. I mean, there's a lot of Discovery Channel stuff like Deadliest Catch, but it's not seasons, it's just random episodes. So, don't need that. I do have a bunch of the seasons of that show already. So, certainly some interesting stuff here. Oh, here we go. Little People Big World Season 3 Volume 1. Grabbing that. Same thing with American Chopper Season 6 Collection. Definitely have to pick that up. Never was into Cake Boss, and just some random episodes of Man vs. Wild. And we'll take some random episodes of Dirty Jobs. Don't need those. Already have those seasons. Deadliest Catch and River Monsters. Already picked those up last time. So definitely some great titles here. Alright, but I'm not done yet. Look at this. Swamp Thing the series. This year technically being Volume 1 for only $5. Definitely grabbing that. And also I think I'm going to pick up The Secret Life of Birds. This is the complete 5-part series from BBC. I'm kind of a nerd, and that sounds very interesting to me, so definitely grabbing this one as well. So we're back at Cash Converters, and first things first, we gotta check out the Blu-ray, see if there's anything good here, and wow, look at that. Not for $30 though, but that's really cool. If they had that for a lot cheaper, I'd pick that up. Looks to be a couple interesting titles here. Not sure if I'm gonna pick any of them up, but I'll look through them all. Alright, here at Walmart, just checking out to see what they got, and there's some $5 titles on this Despicable Me display. And you've got to be kidding me. Johnny English Reborn, if this is actually only $5, which I'm assuming it is, that is amazing. I've been looking for this for the longest time now, and it never drops in price. So, yeah, that is awesome. I hear this is really, really good. I hear it's even better than the original. So for $5, that is definitely a no-brainer. I don't really see anything else too good, though. There's some more $5 titles. I mean, some good stuff in here, but nothing that I don't already have. But yeah, definitely grabbing this. Alright, well I guess I'll cut this video somewhat short because I just looked around the entire movie section here at Walmart and I'm not seeing anything else I want to pick up. But like I said, definitely getting Johnny English, which makes the entire trip worth it if you ask me, but nothing else I want to grab. Alright guys, here at Pottstown Cash Traders, where I've just been informed that all their DVDs are only $1 a piece. So needless to say, there is a lot to look through, but I'm looking through every single one to see what they have. Alright guys, we are back from Pottstown. Did things a little bit differently today. Decided to just do a recap once I actually got back. Yeah, paid off. The yard sales sucked. There was really nothing going on there. I did end up getting 2 titles. As I was leaving one of the yard sales, I did come across a table that said free. It had a couple VHS tapes on it. And there were 2 things I wanted to pick up. I didn't even film it. I just kind of grabbed them and left. But yeah, the yard sales, they weren't good. Even the one that mentioned having actual movies in the ad wasn't very good. They had a couple DVDs, and they actually had a lot of VHS tapes, but it was all pretty much common stuff, all things I already had. They had that one Digimon VHS tape, but once I opened it up, it was a Winnie the Pooh tape inside, so wasn't getting that. They did have The Walking Dead Season 2, like, Disc 3. They were like 50 cents a piece or something like that. They actually had all the discs. They weren't in the box, but or in the cases. But I for the price they had them, they had all of them, and they were in good shape, I would have actually bought them anyway. But no, they had 1 disc from that. So that yard sale sucked. I didn't get anything from there. My wife bought a book from there. That was it. So the yard sales were a bust. Definitely not even worth really stopping at. But what did pay off is the fact that I decided to stop at a bunch of stores in Pottstown, and I got some really, really, really good stuff. Very excited about a lot of the titles I picked up. So, the first thing I'll show you are the 2 titles that I did grab from the one yard sale. First one here being Mimic. I don't have any of the Mimic movies yet. I believe there are a couple of these, if I'm not mistaken. Don't have any of them yet. I've heard good things. I hear they're fun, kind of like sci-fi action movies. I've always wanted to check them out, so for free, figured I'd grab it on VHS. And then the second VHS I picked up was The Phantom, which I grabbed for one major reason, and that is this. I just thought that was really cool. He's punching you. I like it. I already have this movie on, I wonder if I rebought this one on Blu-ray. Maybe I didn't buy it on Blu-ray, but I know I have this one on at least DVD. But, yeah, it's just, I thought it was just interesting. I just like the artwork. I'm really picking this up just for the collectability of the cool, like, 3D artwork. That's about it. But like I said, I do have it on either DVD or Blu-ray. But now to the really good stuff. We stopped at, the wife and I were together on this trip. We stopped at Ollie's Bargain Outlet. We stopped at Cash Converters, Walmart, and Pottstown Cash Traders. And I got a lot of good stuff from each store. So the first thing I'll talk about is what I got from Ollie's. And wasn't expecting to find very much in there. I found a lot. So, first thing here, this is awesome. I got Cat Dog Season 1 Part 1 and also Hey Arnold Season 1. This is fantastic. I love these Nicktoons. They're great. I don't have either of these yet, so really, really cool. Very excited about this one. So happy I came across these. I can't believe they had them. These were $6.99 each. $7 each for these. That is a steal. I really wish they would have had more of these. So, for $7 a piece, of course, I was picking these up. This is great. Cannot wait to sit down and watch these. Haven't seen an episode of Hey Arnold, Cat Dog in many years. So this was a great find right here. Now this was also cool. I grabbed Swamp Thing. This was only $5. And this is technically, as it says, Swamp Thing, the series. This is technically Volume 1. I believe there were 2 volumes of this put out, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But this year being the first of them, it comes with the first 22 episodes. So really, really cool. I've always wanted to get into Swamp Thing, so definitely had to pick this up. Just absolutely awesome to come across this. Then I got Prehistoric Predators of the Past. This here being a Discovery Channel documentary. Sounded good to me. Well, actually, it includes 3 Discovery Channel documentaries. What Killed the Mega Beast, Prehistoric Assassins, Blood in the Water, Rise of the Feathered Dragons. That's it, just 3. And this was also $5, which, you know, for 3 Discovery Channel documentaries, definitely had to grab, because as I said many times before, it's got that Discovery Channel logo on it. I'm probably picking it up because I love Discovery Channel documentaries. And the fact that you just don't see many Discovery Channel documentaries anymore. It's all just reality TV bullshit. Then I grabbed The Secret Life of Birds. This year actually put out by Mill Creek, but this is, as it says, as seen on BBC. So this is a BBC series, the complete 5-part series. So really cool. I'm a nerd, love learning about things, and The Secret Life of Birds, it sounds awesome to me. So I definitely had to grab this. This was only $3, $2.99. Great deal. Then I grabbed American Chopper Season 6 Collection. This is only 1 disc. So I don't know what they mean by Season 6 Collection. I don't know if this is just some random episodes from Season 6. It doesn't say it. It does not really tell you what's on here. It says it's 215 minutes. But I really don't know what is on this disc. I don't have this yet. I have like the first 3 seasons, and that's it on DVD. And I don't have anything else. So I figured for $4.99, $5, I'd pick this one up and check it out. And this is cool. Then I grabbed Little People, Big World, Season 3, Volume 1. I really enjoy this show. You know, when it comes to reality TV, like I said, it's very hit or miss for me. I only like some of it, but I do enjoy this show. So definitely had to pick this up. This is the only one they had. I don't have any other releases of this, so unfortunately, I only own Season 3, Volume 1 now. Would really like to get the others eventually. Hopefully I'll come across them. But for now, paying only $4.99 for this sounded like a great deal. Definitely had to grab it. Okay, and now into the titles I grabbed from Cash Converters, and this was great. Grabbed some good stuff here. The first thing I picked up was Duckman, Season 1 and 2. Really, really cool. I have not watched Duckman in years. I used to love this show when it was on TV. I used to watch it all the time, and I pretty much haven't seen it since it was actually being aired on TV. So this is really, really cool. I quote this all the time. I mean, the thrust your pelvis dance, I'm constantly doing that. So this is really, really cool. Very happy to get this. It was only $9.99, so really, really awesome. And then I also grabbed the complete first season of The Larry Sanders Show, which is another series I haven't seen since it was actually on TV. Was this HBO? What did this air on? I forget. I want to say HBO, but I could be wrong. It doesn't say HBO anywhere on here, so maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. But I do remember watching this when it was actually on TV. Used to watch it all the time. So again, really, really cool. This was also only $9.99. Why they put this sticker on the front here, I don't know. Hopefully it comes off fine, but still had to grab it. Now they were having a sale, and it was buy 2 get 1 on their Blu-rays and their box sets. Now as you see, I got 2 box sets there, and unfortunately I couldn't find a throw-in that I wanted. I mean, they had some good stuff, but the discs were scratched inside them, or some of them were even missing discs. So unfortunately, those were the only 2 box sets that had discs that were unscratched and that were missing that I wanted. So I went to the front cash register and I said, you know, I know you're having this sale on your Blu-rays and your DVDs. I could only find 2 boxes I want. Can I get a free Blu-ray instead? And she said, sure, go ahead. So I picked up Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Now, I do already have this on Blu-ray. However, my copy doesn't have any artwork. I picked it up without artwork years ago. So I've always wanted to get a copy with artwork. I've been waiting till I come across it for a good price because, you know, I figured, well, I kind of technically already have the disc. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to pay a lot just for artwork. So if I ever come across a copy of it for cheap at a pawn shop, flea market, yard sale, something, I'll grab it. And seeing as I basically got this for free, I figured, yeah, good deal. Free is a pretty good price, so I would replace my copy without any artwork for this copy with artwork. Also says it comes with a digital copy, which, hey, maybe it still does, because there's a code for it, so cool, it still has that in it. Unfortunately, it's one of those Voodoo digital copies, which is just bullshit. How to get your Voodoo... Oh, okay, well, actually it says how to get your Voodoo or iTunes or Windows Media copy. So, yeah, I guess this also will download on the iTunes. So, hopefully, the code's still good and I can actually download this onto my iTunes. So, really cool. Like I said, it was free. I just had to get another copy of it, so pick that one up. Alright, so after Cash Converters, we headed over to Walmart because Walmart is in the same shopping center. My wife wanted to pick up some stuff there, and of course, we were there, so I had to check out their their movie section, and not really much going on. Nothing I wanted to grab. No really good deals. All the same stuff I've been seeing. Except they had a new Despicable Me display, which had a bunch of titles on it for $5. A lot of really good stuff, but a lot of stuff I already had, except for one title. And this title here pretty much made the entire trip worth it, and that was Johnny English Reborn. I've been wanting a copy of this for the longest time now, because I'm a big fan of the first Johnny English movie. Love it. Think it's very, very funny. And when this one came out, the first thing I thought was, really? They made a sequel all these years later. Is this going to be any good? Is Rowan Atkins just trying to, just make some money? Could this possibly be as good as the first one? I was kind of weary about that. However, from all the reviews I read when this one came out, apparently it's really good. A lot of people were saying it's as good as the original. Some people were saying it was even better. I did not read a single negative review on this movie. So, again, I read all the reviews when they first came out. Maybe by now there's some negative reviews out there. I'm sure there are. But as far as reviews, when this was first released, it was getting very, very positive reviews. So it's definitely something I've wanted to see for some time now. But unfortunately, I was never seeing this for a good price. Every time I came across this, it was like $15-20. I'm not paying that much for Johnny English Reborn. That's ridiculous. And I couldn't believe that it wasn't dropping down in price, because I'm thinking Johnny English Reborn isn't exactly a title everybody's on the hunt for. So why all this time later is this movie still so damn expensive? And I knew eventually I would have to come across it for a good price. I knew that at some point this was going to drop, and it took a while, but it finally did. $5 for this, awesome. And it also comes with a $5 cash towards Despicable Me 2, so maybe I'll be going to see Despicable Me 2 sometime soon, maybe tomorrow, maybe next weekend or something like that. I did want to see it, so very, very happy about this. I'll probably be watching this one tonight, actually, because I'm dying to see this, just because I really enjoyed the first one so much, and like I said, I've heard really good things about this. So this here made the trip all worth it. So last but not least, here are the titles I grabbed from the Pottstown Cash Trader. Now, this was great. I really went in just to look at the Blu-rays. I was with my wife. They have a huge DVD section, and I pretty much was not even going to look at the DVDs. In fact, even at Cash Converters, I just skimmed over the DVDs really quickly. I basically looked at the box sets, the Blu-rays, and then just skimmed the DVDs really quick because, I felt bad. There were so many there. My wife, I didn't want to make her sit there and wait for, an hour while I looked through everything. So I really didn't look at the DVDs there very much, which was kind of a shame. But when I got to Pottstown Cash Traders, I was looking at the Blu-rays, and I asked how much they were. They said $5 a piece. Awesome deal. And the guy goes, wait, hold on a sec, looks at some lady and goes, is there any sale on these? And she goes, no, we're not having a sale on those today, but all the DVDs are $1. So they were having a sale at the store. All their DVDs, every one except for box sets, obviously, but as far as the regular DVDs go, they were all $1 a piece. So kind of made the wife sit there. She sat there on like an elliptical machine and just played on her phone while I spent a good half hour or so looking through all the titles. There was so much to look through. And even that half hour I spent in there, I was looking fast. Had I been there by myself and didn't feel bad if the wife was, sitting there waiting for me, I probably would have spent maybe like an hour, hour and a half in there, because I would have looked through everything really slowly. I would have taken my time and then probably gone over everything again. Because for $1 a piece, there were some amazing deals in there. It really makes me wonder how much stuff I maybe accidentally skipped over, which kind of makes you want to just quickly run it back and look, but I probably won't do that. But yeah, $1 a piece, just an amazing deal. So I got myself one Blu-ray for $5 and a whole bunch of DVDs as well. So the first and only Blu-ray I picked up was The Bourne Legacy, which is really cool. Don't have this one yet. Haven't seen it yet. I've heard pretty good things, but definitely wanted to pick this one up. Have all the Bourne Identity movies. They're great, so definitely wanted to grab myself Bourne Legacy. This is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy Ultraviolet combo pack. So hopefully the code still works. We will see. But really, really cool. Definitely wanted to pick this up. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet. It's on my wish list, and it's definitely a title I want to see. And for $5, this was a steal. So let me put these on the floor before they all fall. All right, so now on to the DVDs I picked up. And this was great. Grab myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I think she actually gave these to me for, even though there's 11 here, I think she actually gave them to me for only $10. I basically got one for free. And they actually did say that. The guy behind the counter said, they're all $1 a piece. He's like, but if you get a whole lot, maybe we'll make them even cheaper for you because you're picking up so many. Because apparently, as the guy was saying, they have so many DVDs in the back stock room that they just need to get rid of them, and that's why they were only $1 a piece, because they're trying to just liquidate their DVDs right now because they have so much back stock. They need to get rid of some, and sounds great to me. So the first one I grabbed here was The Howling Reborn, which I thought I already owned for some reason, but according to my the list of movies I have, I don't have this one yet. But the weird thing is, it's also not on my wish list. So I'm going to double check. I was kind of weary about this. I'm like, I thought I had it, but it's not on any of my lists. So maybe I just forgot to put it on my wish list. I'm not sure, but definitely a movie I want. I love the Howling movies, though I'm not really expecting too much from Howling Reborn. But I figured, if for some reason I do have this one, it's $1. I'm not really going to be upset that I wasted $1. But I don't know. I don't think I have it according to my list. So had to grab that one. Then I grabbed Amelia, which is another title I've been thinking about checking out. I've come across this one for like $3 a lot, but I've always skipped over it because it's just one of those titles where I'm like, is it going to be any good? I don't know. Maybe it will be. Maybe it won't be. I'm not sure. But for $1, of course, I'm going to finally pick it up and check it out and see what it's all about. It looks interesting. It looks like the type of movie I'm going to enjoy. It looks like my type of movie. So for $1, I had to pick it up. Looking forward to watching that. Then another title that I've been thinking about seeing, and that was Bug, which, I've come across this one a bunch of times as well, but I've always just passed it up because, I've actually heard mixed things about this one. I remember when it first came out, I heard some really good things, and then as time went on, I started to hear some negative things. So I just never really knew what to think about this movie. But again, for $1, of course, I'm going to pick it up and finally check it out and see what this movie's all about. Hopefully it's decent. It just looks like a good creature feature movie. And I look forward to seeing it. And it looks like it has a pretty decent lineup too. I mean, Ashley Judd, Michael Shannon, and Harry Connick Jr. Sounds like a good lineup there. Again, something else I've always wanted to see. In fact, I picked up a lot of stuff that I've come across before and then just passed on, but finally for $1 I'm picking it up today. And the other thing I grabbed was Dane Cook, The Lost Pilots, which is something else I've come across for $3, $5, but I've always passed on it because this is simply just, I believe, 2 pilots, right? Yeah, 2 pilots that involved Dane Cook for TV seasons that never got picked up. And, it's something I've always wanted to see because I do like Dane Cook, and I've always kind of been curious to see, what these shows were all about. I'm curious to see what they thought Dane Cook would be good in. So I've always wanted to see this, and again, for $1, of course, picked it up, and looking forward to checking out the 2 random pilot episodes. Then we got Dennis Miller, The Raw Feed, a Dennis Miller stand-up special, which Dennis Miller, I enjoy him. I'm not some huge Dennis Miller fan, though. As far as comedians go, I think he's funny. I enjoy him, but there's comedians that I like a lot more than him. So again, I've come across this movie this DVD for a few times for pretty good prices, but I've always just passed it up. But again, for $1, had to grab it. And then this is awesome. They actually had season 1 and 2 of this, but as you guys know, I just picked up season 1, so I didn't need to get that. But I grabbed The Ali G Show, the complete second season. Awesome. Like I said, just grabbed the first season, both on UMD and on DVD, but I didn't have the second season yet, so of course, had to grab it for $1. I mean, this was a steal. So awesome deal here. I'm very excited that I picked this up for only $1. This is just great. I haven't watched any of these yet. As I said, I've never seen the Ali G Show. I've only just seen his movies like Borat and Bruno and The Dictator and stuff. But I've never actually seen this show. I've always wanted to. So now they got the first 2 seasons. I'll be watching those. And this is a movie I've heard of, but really don't know anything about. Don't know if it's any good, but it intrigued me, and that was Mutant Chronicles. It's a, I guess it's not Sci-Fi Channel. No, it just looks like an interesting sci-fi movie, a sci-fi action movie. In the year 2707. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just reading the synopsis now. But, yeah, wow, sorry, I just spaced out there for a sec. But this looks really interesting. I'm thinking it's going to be just cheesy fun, and that sounds good to me. So for $1, again, had to pick it up. And I love the fact that the artwork's all shiny. That's fun. Now, this was awesome. This is not something you come across very often. This is a bit harder to find. And I do want to have all these movies, so very happy to come across the second one. In fact, do I have the first one? I don't know. I know I have one of these. I have the first one or the third one, or I don't know, maybe even the second one. I'm not sure. But I think I have it on a different format. I think I have it VHS or something like that. But anyway, had to grab this, and I was really excited to come across this for $1. That was a steal, and that is Penitentiary 2. So really cool. Again, I don't remember which Penitentiary movie I already have. I'll probably put it right here, which one I already own. But yeah, really, really cool. Again, you don't come across these movies very often. In fact, you get in perfect shape. All these movies, perfect shape, no scratches on them whatsoever. There were some other titles that I did come across at the store that I wanted to grab, but they were scratched, so I passed on them. But for, yeah, $1, definitely had to grab Penitentiary 2. Really want to get all these movies, and this was just a fantastic deal. And then I grabbed some Lassie Best of Jeff's Collie. You know, when it comes to Lassie, love Lassie. Grew up watching it. Used to watch Lassie on Nickelodeon all the time when I was a kid. So definitely want to get all these sets. You know, I forget how... When it comes to Lassie, they've released them kind of weird. I don't think they've ever released the seasons, if I'm not mistaken. Could be, but I don't think they did. They only released like a bunch of like kind of like random sort of releases. And I have one of these already. I had like the Christmas one. That's it. But as you see, they're all volumed. So I don't know. I'll pick these up as I come across them because again, I just really love Lassie as I grew up watching him. So I figured, again, for $1, I had to pick it up. And then I grabbed 2 skateboarding DVDs. First one here being Hallowed Grounds. I love skateboarding videos. This one here actually, is this skateboard and BMX? No, this is just skateboarding. But yeah, I used to skateboard when I was in middle school and high school. So I really enjoy watching these videos. And for $1, I had to grab it. And the last title I grabbed here was Stoked, The Rise and Fall of Gator. Now, I really don't know anything about this Mark Gator Grabowski, 80s skateboarding superstar. Yeah, I mean, you know, I used to skateboard all the time, liked it, but I don't really know, you know, everything there is to know about skateboarding or anything. So this looks really cool. Looks like a cool, I guess it's a movie. I don't know if this is a documentary. I can't tell if this is a documentary or like a movie kind of like Lords of Dogtown style, where it's kind of like, you know, like a historical sort of movie. I don't know. I have no idea really what this is. But that doesn't bother me. Either way, documentary, movie, I don't care. Sounds interesting. Really like skateboarding and wouldn't mind learning about this guy. So definitely had to pick it up for $1. So that was it for everything I got today. It was a lot. I'm really glad I headed out to Pottstown. Like I said, I really went out just for the yard sales, but they turned out to be a bust. But all the other stores I went to made up for it. Got a lot of good stuff from Cash Converter, some great seasons, and a free Blu-ray. Getting Johnny English Reborn for $5 from Walmart, a steal. Very happy I finally picked that up, and I cannot wait to watch it. All those titles I got from Ollie's. I mean, seasons of Nicktoons for, what did I pay, like $7 for them? Awesome. And all those Discovery Channel documentaries, just a great, just some great deals on titles there. And finally, Pottstown Cash Traders with the $1 DVDs. You can't really beat that. That was awesome. And of course, the $5 Bourne Legacy that I picked up on Blu-ray there as well. So all in all, just a fantastic day. Got some great stuff. Really happy about that. Yeah, just a fantastic trip to Pottstown. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. See ya.